The Royal Rum Society's hexagon system classifies the rums into categories based on several factors and characteristics. The type of sugar product that was used, be it molasses, syrup, or cane juice, the fermentation type, historically geographical indication, basically where the rum was distilled and aged, and the final product taste characteristics. An important note though, some of these rums may fall into multiple areas of the hexagon. The aim though is to categorize the rum into the area that it really most closely relates with. Also, the hexagon doesn't categorize based on the type of distillation, the aging method that they used, or the rum's color appearance, or the ABV. As we've learned, there's other classification systems that address those areas. Now, let's take a look at the 6 areas of the hexagon that the rum may fall into. The first of these is the rum category. Now, these rums are typically produced in areas that are or once were British colonies, such as Jamaica, Barbados, Guyana, Bermuda. They're usually molasses based and tend to be a bit bolder, kind of rich, and a little more oaky in their taste. Their finish is a bit drier as opposed to a sweet finish. The next category is Rhon, which is the Spanish name for rum. The Rhons are typically produced in Spanish colonies such as Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Venezuela, Guatemala, Panama. Now, like the English rums, they typically are molasses based, but tend to be a bit smoother, lighter, and have a sweeter finish to them. Rum agricoles, they come from former French colonies, Martinique, Haiti. The main differentiator being that the rum is made directly from the sugarcane juice as opposed to molasses. This results in a bit of a more grassy, earthy, kind of fruity taste. Pogo, also referred to as hogo, Jamaican funk, they're extremely flavorful based on the high levels of esters in them. The esters are the things that give the rum its flavor. In fact, there's a whole rating system based on the amount of esters that are in the rum. The hogo taste is very unique and very distinct, and we'll cover hogo more in depth in our master class. Flavored rums, they consist of any rum that has incorporated any additive, except for some colorings, to the final rum product. This includes spiced rums, rums with such names as banana, coconut, or any fruit, sugars or other sweeteners that are above the allowable amount in specific geographical regulations. This varies by jurisdiction, which we'll cover in the geographical indications and regulations masterclass. Basically, if the rum producer is adding something to the rum that's outside the norm, it's going to fall into this category. Finally, we have the international category. There's a lot of variations to the sugar cane-based spirit, such as cachaças from Brazil. And different techniques are being employed by rum producers around the world. This category is basically a catch-all for the rums that don't really fit into one of the other categories. Well, cheers, and I hope you've enjoyed this overview of the Royal Rum Society's hexagon classification system.